I already picked more no's than you guys, and still I have to give up one of my actual yeses. That's so not fair.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, man. You gotta go.
Oh. I was about to argue. I was about to argue. Okay, let me say my piece of argument. When I think I was about to argue Noah, actually. When I go back to the previous round, which is round 2, compared to everyone like Brianna, Ada, and then Noah. Okay, basically the argument between the three is that would you prefer someone who has delivered but went downhill, or someone who have been like okay at delivering and they stayed at okay? I think that's the argument for me. And Noah is the former. Like I gave him an 8.5 previous round, and compared to that performance to this round, it definitely a fall down compared to.
I would rather pick someone who has performed in the past but then took a dip because then they're taking risks, rather than the person who has just been okay and never tried to take a risk.
So you're rather like an underdog story, basically.
Yeah.
I
prefer the risk
think
takers.
rather.
But what risk did he take though this round?
The risk was being basic. That was literally it.
His last song was a folk song, Wonder by. His tone is kind of similar in delivery when it comes to like last performance and this performance. I think it's a matter of like not adjusting too well to the genre, and I think that's quite a bit.
And I was gonna say.
Also, I had this comment that did not improve in the previous round. Noah had some parts that like had the potential to showcase even softer dynamics. It's almost there, but not quite. And even in this, it's wrong. So you can't do much about softer dynamics. But he was just, I don't want to say basic. That's harsh. But like
no, see, that's what see, you can be nice. I'm here to tell you straight up, that man had the flavor of white rice. So
yeah, I was also asking to polish up some more, especially to the climb to high notes, and I don't think he improved on that here. Does he?
Kind of, not really.
Oh,
it's there.
This was the room of like the way that he fell down is the character, the lack of character. Like in the previous round, it's okay because like it's a folk song. It's quite chill in a way.
Yeah,
but like,
it's also when you sing folk songs, you don't necessarily need to be in character for that. You're kind of just telling a story.
Yeah, and that's why compared to last round, Noah definitely took a dip a little bit for this round. And for the other potential elimination, which is Ada and Brianna, I don't see neither improvement nor something that fell off.
Yeah.
So it's majority rules. So I'm fine with any of the three actually. But I think I'm going with Noah. So what do you guys say?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Noah.
We already have a majority there. But I do want to hear your argument why we shouldn't give up Brianna. What was impressive about her performance
give up
specifically?
Brianna? Okay.
Because you gave her an 8 and a 7.5, so that's really high. Because again, she didn't have any standout moments. So where do the score come from?
I think it's the same thing as Michael. It's not even that she's just there, because she actually makes like appearances a bit more. Mm-hmm. But like she added to the performance and didn't just like not take away, you know. Because again, with Michael, he kind of broke even. He didn't add, but he didn't take away, but he's also the main reason why Jude sounded as good as he did in the performance. So I was like, I don't really see the need to cut it. Like, if he did get cut, I wouldn't be sad, but if he did move on, I wouldn't be like, oh, this is an absolute outrage, you know? But Brianna, it's kind of the same thing where she was there, she participated, but instead of just getting a little mint and a wafer and then a nice little bottle of Kool-Aid before she leaves, they give her a nice little gold sticker on the cheek being like, yeah, you did good.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, I can see your point. I think it's because he wasn't given the stage to actually stand out. Like if you compared like the parts to like Moonjo's or like the Awesome Eras, Brianna doesn't really have that much space, like big space to like really show. When I said that the Evanescence delivery is actually present in 3 of them, so I don't see it as a problem to individually bring out Brianna instead of like Ada or Fallen Dawn. That's why I can see Brianna staying. The problems were not as apparent as Noah's, where Noah's like kind of fell down in some parts. I would be willing to let go Ada or Noah more.
Without Brie, it wouldn't have changed too much, but you can also see where she added her own like little individual flair. And it's like, okay, I can see what you're doing. It may not necessarily be like dramatic, but it's also very visible, you know? And same thing with Michael. His was just kind of there. You could see it. It wasn't super like special or anything, but he still added to the performance. But Noah, it's not that he actively took away per se, but it's more like it's clear he could have done more. And
he wasn't adding anything.
And at times he did take away.
Especially since his unfortunately match with Drew. And so it becomes like a bit of a pedestal for him to.
It's a competition, which is unfortunate.
But you're not supposed to just compare them to the group partner, but to everyone in the round.
And that's what we're doing because comparison, like in the same vein, like, what's it called? You have duos in this competition, like in this round, who had the similar thing where it's like they contrasted really well, and you could see they're both kind of building off each other, right? This one, it feels like another hard carry.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? Remember with like Robert, Michael, and Jude.
Yeah.
Robert was clearly carrying the team, but Michael and Jude did add something. It wasn't that the performance itself was bad, just Jude was a little bit off and his voice just doesn't work for this performance in particular. Noah now is actively kind of like fighting for Drew's skill set, you know? Like there's a whole section where Drew has to do his performance. It's like, wow, that was great. I'm really looking forward to the next half. And then you just hear some guy singing and it's like, okay, okay, that's not bad, but I was hoping for more. Especially since you start off with the Drew. Wait, no, you don't even start off with Drew. You're starting off with Noah. You start off with Noah, and then you get this like lackluster performance, for lack of better words, right? And it's like, okay, this is fine. I'll keep listening. And then you hear Drew coming in like, damn, hold on, that brother's cooking.
Yeah.
Let me listen more. You see the contrast is so visible to where it's like, okay, so this guy's clearly doing what he needs to be doing, and this other guy's just it doesn't help that
definitely see the contrast. And like I said, he didn't improve on the notes that I gave him, so I can actually see him be let go. But I don't quite concede that he deserves to go more than Brianna. But I am outvoted, so I see no point in continuing further. Outvoted
for clarification, for clarifications though, like I did compare Noah to two sides in his own group and the overall entries that are getting in. But I did compare more to the group because like you're supposed to bring something as a group, and there's already some discrepancies in the group itself. So it becomes like a bit more apparent, and then I compare it to like the rest. Like I said, I think Noah and Drew's group is like this at the same like situation as Robert's group. Like John said, there's definitely a hard carry in the group, and in Noah's group, it's true. Robert, Jude, and Michael brought something. Robert brought something. It's just that Jude brought something that wasn't quite right for the thing. That's his group. And for Drew's group, Drew brought a lot, and then Noah's brought a tiny piece of candy.
Yeah.
And like
a little bit of sweetness.
Noah actually kind of stand out during harmonies to Drew, which is like quite unusual.
That's
like, wait, why are you kind of shining through Drew?
Yeah, like it's kind of interesting. It's also because like again with Robert, Michael, and Jude, I know we're bringing them up a lot, but it's just a really good example. Like they have the luxury of being a 3-man team, so 3-part harmonies will really help everybody kind of fit together and show like, okay, we're all giving you something, you know? But when you're in a duo, you have to either like complement each other or you're going to compete with each other.
Yes.
Because instead of it just being like, wow, guys, we built this up together to make this nice little 3-part harmony. Fantastic. You either have to do one half of the performance where you have, this is our one singer, and then the other half, this is our other singer, or you sing together, or you have like little scripts where it's like, here's my verse, then this is your verse, then this is my verse, you know, whatever else.
Oh
Unfortunately,
that's what I'm saying about the scripting. Like it played a part as well because like it's very separated. You can tell the differences in multiple aspects. Yeah, go ahead.
It's just because, like what you were saying with the script is exactly what I'm trying to bring across. Like, if they had a thing where it may not work for this one in specifics, but like if they had a thing where it's one person goes right after the other and it like complements each other, Michael. If they have one person that like complements the other, right? And it goes right back after each other, so you have what's it called? You have Noah, you have Drew, then you have Drew, then you have Noah. You know, like. It alternates or something like that. The contrast wouldn't be as massive and you wouldn't be able to see it as much. But when you have this whole stretch of time where you have a 1 minute segment of this guy singing this absolute just class performance, you're like, wow, that man was good. I like this man. And then you listen to Noah now, it's just like, but this guy is giving more. He's providing more.
All right, you guys have made your points. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here because we already have a majority. So
we're arguing for arguing's sake.
Okay. Yeah. Because we really need to finish this now because this has been going on very long. So do we have our 5 eliminees basically?
The last 2 were from the people who did Sugar We're Going Down. Those were the last 2 we eliminated.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but that's how it has to be.
You don't really have to like color that red, by the way, John. You now have 6 no's.
Well, it's too late now.
I have 8.
You have 8? I'm the only one who have 5.
I can remove some of them.
You can remove some to make them fully green. You don't have to, but like, it's for visual sake, so that
for visual, so they know.
For visual sake, so it looks more beautiful.
No, I think
last 2.
I think I'm gonna keep my nose because they need to know that at least I think they have work to do next round, even if you guys don't.
I think Brianna has some work to do as well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what's it called?
Even though we're like kind of defending Brianna and Ada, they definitely
work. They got work.
They a lot. Yeah.
Bri, you need to learn how to like let yourself go and shine throughout your performance a bit more. That's what we need. And then Ada, if you're going to be trying for whistle notes, make sure you can do it, please.
Yeah.
Stop
also,
the foolishness.
Also add some power. Yeah, also add some power.
Yeah. Girl, what's this note? If next performance I don't hear you projecting across the arena and me have to wonder to myself if this girl is singing, I have to cut you. Alright? We can't deal with you anymore. So my girl, please, I beg you. I am pleading with you. Don't fail.
We pray and we manifest.
Manifest what?
The voting is currently ongoing at the point of recording this deliberation. Do you want to know who is leading so far? Or should I tell that once it's done?
I want to add a little thing for the video. For the guys. Wait, never mind. The deliberation will be out after the voting is closed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to finish it until tomorrow. I have a birthday party tomorrow. A combined birthday party with me and my boyfriend. We both have birthdays this weekend. The second and third.
Ooh, nice.
So.
Like damn.
It was meant to be. Oh my god.
I was about to say like pick wisely.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate you being here, especially John for not sleeping and still being here. I can't believe you just did that.
Man.
Yeah, so great job, guys. I don't necessarily agree with all of your picks, but basically almost every one of them was my choice too. So
yeah, they're kind of synchronized.
Did we talk about every team except like 2?
We didn't talk about Paramore. That's for sure.
Dramatique, Misery, Soulkin. No, there are a couple that we didn't talk about, so that's fine. So
it's fine.
Never mind. We're gonna post written comments for the ones that didn't get feedback. Have a good evening and a good weekend. See you guys.
See you.
Thanks for watching. If you like the show, please consider subscribing, giving a thumbs up, and leaving a comment.